Alright, let's do this. We've won the die roll here, playing White Weenie, and we shall keep this hand. It's a little bit heavy on lands, but aside from that, it's not too bad. And opponent's deciding whether or not they're going to mulligan. So we'll lead on Bone Splitter. It opens up the opportunity, the option to bounce with Core Skyfisher. So let's see how it goes. Opponent keeps 7, and we'll get started. So we're hoping to draw a lot more threats and basically not see another land for a good while. And yeah, the opponent seems to be lagging a little bit or something. Just gonna check connection. Yeah, okay, so we'll just wait for them. I'm gonna chill out and drink some water and all that good stuff. It's like the opponent has a stop set on their own upkeep. Oh, here we go again. It's a mirror match. It's a pure mirror match. So I'll just go with Core Skyfisher here. We drew another land. Not ideal. Lumith Red Field should make a pretty big difference if we can get to it. Okay. So, see what we draw, really. Opponent's going to show us 2 Hawks, yep. Alright, cool. So, I could offer a trade with these two. Right now, I think we're fine to do that. Since he's not likely to block, we are set to take 3 damage on the backswing, but I think we can facilitate a pretty decent race here. But we'll see. Maybe that's not wise based on what our hand looks like. This guy's going to be able to attack pretty well. Especially if we can get the field. I doubt our opponent will expect the Lumith Red field, so that's pretty good. Acacian Javelineer is probably not going to do too much to us. Ooh, Elite Vanguard. Okay, we'll take it. So now I can double field and attack with both creatures if I want. I can also equip with Bone Splitter and attack for 4. The opponent has a much better board position than us. I think double Lumith Red Field is just going to be better. And no attack. The Suture Priest will be very good after sideboarding. Yeah, we need to hold back. We have the biggest Core Skyfisher on the planet, so... Ooh, shoot, I could have attacked with the Loyal Cathar. Oh my god. That was awful. Awful! Well, we gotta keep on trucking. I certainly could have attacked with the Loyal Cathar there. That was so stupid. Oh well. Well, all of our guys are bigger. Ooh. So, I definitely want to suit up the Cathar and attack, I think. Especially because we drew that Skyfisher here. So this will cost him 2 guys. It would have cost him 2 guys before. So I guess I'll just play Mortuary Mire and then bounce it. Maybe that's not the best. And I may want to equip one of my Skyfishers in the air. Because this gives him the information. I could have just as easily... Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. I've made 2 horrible plays in a row. But I'll try and do better. It kind of talks the opponent into not attacking me, though. Not that he can. I'll equip a Skyfisher, I guess. My guys are 2 5s. I'm going to attack with this again next turn, so I think I'll just pass. Because otherwise it's going to cost me more mana. So we want to find a Squadron Hawk. We want to find Battle Screech. I think the Lumathread field might be enough to help us win the game to begin with. He doesn't really have any attacks. He does have double Skyfisher blocking this if he wants it. Ugh. I think I'm willing to trade the Skyfisher for the Loyal Cathar, though. We are kind of running out of stuff. Okay, he just takes it. So, I think I'll play the Plains then. We also are probably fine to switch the equip, but I'm just not entirely sure. Okay, so he could trade that for the War Falcon and the Javelineer token. Then I can get it back with Mortuary Mire. I think for now I'll take it. He's got a bunch of Hawks coming. We're ahead on the race by a little bit. We don't have a lot of guys. Okay, so that's more of an option there. Oh man, we're so flooded. So I can keep attacking with this, but eventually it's just going to be traded off. 13. So what kind of blocks can I make? If he attacks with everybody, it's 2, 4, 5, 6, 10, 12. Alright, I'm going to attack with the Loyal Cathar. And I'm not going to Mortuary Mire that bad boy. Man, if we had drawn anything, we'd be in decent shape, but we're just not. I feel like I can afford to switch. Because I'll gladly trade Skyfisher for Skyfisher. But the thing that'll happen next turn is if I draw Squadron Hawk, I can't equip this and play all my Hawks out. But other than that, it's pretty okay. Yeah, so to me, this is a decent trade here. Skyfisher for Skyfisher and his Javelineer token. And I get it back with Mortuary Mire. If I draw Thraben Inspector, it'll be even better. Because I can Thraben Inspector, play Mortuary Mire, investigate, and then go about my business. He's also got Hawk coming down. Oh, he's got Inspector. Yeah, see, he's just hit way more creatures. He's on 3 lands. This is crazy. Yeah, look at this. Okay, awesome. So I think we're gonna do it. I think we have to, actually. Do I want to trade the Loyal Cathar? He's at 6. So he's gonna trade it for War Falcon? I guess that's respectable. I don't get to re-equip. So I could just attack with this as a 2/4, which she just blocks. Okay, so I have to wait till next turn, I guess. Hang on a second. So we'll say yes to this. This might actually save us, because we're going to end up bouncing the Mortuary Mire, and we might be able to get through. We're at 13, so that gives us a little bit more play. Boom. Boom. And I'll equip another Skyfisher. We can keep doing this at the moment, and this just bounces off Skyfisher or trades with something, so I'll wait. Oh, weak. So he found a journey to nowhere. Yeah, he's going to take Skyfisher out. Yeah, he's just drawn way better than us, even though we have Lumith Redfield. And yeah, I guess we'll take the trade here. We kind of have to draw something anyway, but this sets up the Mortuary Mire again. He did not ping. He chose not to ping. That was kind of a mistake by him. Well, depending how you look at it. He seems confused, so I think he forgot to ping. So that's good for us. These do a decent job of nullifying these guys. So Squadron Hawk or Battle Screech would be the best. Mother of God. How many error by me? It's helping us because we're in a bad spot. But if he makes mistakes like that, it buys us more time. So let's see what our draw is. I hope it's something really awesome. And I cannot express how not awesome that is. So can I afford to punch through with the attack? I don't know if I can afford to do it, but I feel like doing it because things are not getting any better for us. He has 6 guys, we have 3. It's just not a good situation. Oh wow. He's given us 3 guys. I love that. So the thing here is we're not going to actually play Mortuary Mire to get this back. We're just going to equip here, and then we get a 2/3 zombie who gets to crash in for 4 every turn. So our position is much better than it was. Oh, he's a Sunlance. Okay. Well, we do have Mortuary Mire if we want it. Things are kind of evening out, except he's got Squadron Hawks. I think I'm going to take this block anyway, because he's going to have a difficult time blocking this, and we're kind of starting to attrition him. He's having a tough time with these. He should not have blocked the Loyal Cathar with that many guys, though. That was not good. So he's gonna equip that, I guess. Okay. All right, give me something, guys. Okay, that is legitimately something. So do I want to put Coarse Skyfisher on the top of my deck? I think so. And I think we want to trade here because we're in a great position otherwise. Once this Attended Knight comes down, it's a 2/4 first striker with a 1/3. Yeah, this Limit Thread Field is really helping. He's gonna take 3 damage. Cool. I can dig that. Yeah, I'll go ahead and Skyfisher. Then I get to bounce the Mortuary Mire and maybe even get back the Loyal Cathar. Alright, I'm real happy with this, how this game is turning now. Even though we've drawn 8 lands to our opponent's 3. And I'll equip the token so it can kill the Raven Inspector. Four first striker is tough to block, so he's going to attack us in the air. He's going to have some chump blockers for us. He could still win this, actually. So that's 1, 2. So he's going to get 1 more out of his deck. Yep. He had Sunlance as well. That was pretty dead otherwise. Okay. So I could attack with both of these guys and be pretty safe. I could also bounce the Attended Knight, which might be awesome. He's just not going to be able to kill that. I think I can actually send everybody. If he has another Bone Splitter, he has to make blocks first of all. If he has another Bone Splitter, the most he can do to us is 9 if he doesn't block. I think I can just kill him here. Not kill him, but force him to make some unfavorable things. I'm going to block or bounce the Attended Knight. Are you testing it? I'll go ahead and give him that info. Okay. So he loses his whole board. We lose nothing. Well, not his whole board, but we lose next to nothing, I should say. Yeah, I'll just bounce the Attended Knight. It seems like the best thing to do. Set things up again. Actually, it's probably better to equip him, I guess. I don't really know. Okay, I need to be faster. I'm going to F6. So, I think we've just pulled out of the depths of despair here. Yeah, the double Lumit Thread Field really saved us there. Even though we ended up not really hitting any creatures. So Guardian's Pledge is a consideration. I think War Falcon is just going to be considerably weak against Icacian Javelineers, Squadron Hawks. We would have to find Lumit Thread Field for that to work. Suture Priest is actually quite good in this matchup. So I think Journeys and Suture Priestesses, did I just say that? Suture Priests would be sweet. I think we also want Battle Screech to win in the air. I'm not sure if we need the pledges. Strands is actually pretty good here too. Attended Knight is okay, but not insane. I think the war is going to be won in the air, so we could be cutting these actually, just to get strands and pledges, and that's really just going to shake things up. Makes us worse against Journey to Nowhere. That might be okay though. You know what? I'm going to play at least one Knight. Pledge is only good if we have creatures on the board, and he's going to have more removal. So It's not going to be that awesome. Loyal Cathar is possibly better than Knight here for us. I'm going to try this. Let's see how it goes. And we can expect from him, well, I'm not really sure. I don't know what his deck's going to have. This is definitely a keep, especially with Lumen Threadfield. We can expect some kind of disenchants, Core Skyfisher or something. We'll keep. He's mulligan to 6. The Prismatic Strands should be good. He's not. He doesn't appear to be playing Doom Traveler. Okay, he's got the War Falcon. So here we go. He's going to be a little more aggressive here. The real difference maker tends to be Suture Priest. If you can keep it alive, it can make a big difference. Okay, so I cannot block. I think in this position I may have to Skyfisher back Doom Traveler. However, I think it might be better to just take away his Loyal Cathar at the moment. What's more threatening to us? We have 2 flyers and potentially 4 for the Falcon. Yeah, I think we'll just take out the Cathar currently. I think we may be able just to out-resource him as well. Because we turned his 2-for-1 into a 1-for-1. Between the Travelers and potentially the Skyfishers, there's going to be more 2-for-1s in our favor. This helps us race, so he does have a second. So whether we find a land or not, we're still looking decent. So yeah, we'll just double up here. Skyfisher Traveler. It's basically the only play we even want to make. We drew our 1-attended Knight. So that could be good. We're both confined to two lands. He's going to journey. Ooh. Okay, so I actually am willing to double block. That I'm actually not so sure I'm willing to block. I have another Skyfisher. Yeah, I think I'll just take the block then. We have a 3rd land, so maybe I'll just dump Attended Knight here while I can. So that directly stonewalls his Loyal Cathar. Then depending on how next turn goes, I could bounce the land in Luma Threadfield. I could also just bounce Attended Knight, but I'm not sure I want to do that. Okay, he's going to journey the Attended Knight. Like I said, I am willing to double block the Cathar here. I think I'm fine with that. Yeah, he doesn't even want to attack. Now I have 4 lands. So I could bounce a Doom Traveler if I want. Yeah, Doom Traveler's not doing a whole lot, but gives him an attack for 4. Could just bounce the land. Yeah, you know what? I'll just bounce the land here. And I'll go ahead and play Lumen Threadfield. Seems like the way to go. So now his Ication Javelineers are turned off. Seems like he has a lot he can do with his deck on 2 mana. I think he's a little bit leaner of a curve, a little more aggressive than we are. Our decks are nearly identical. Could there be a trick here? I don't know. I'll go ahead and try and double block. He might have a trick. No, he just wants to trade. Interesting. So now I can start racing in the air with this prismatic strands action happening. In fact, his guy can't block me. That's even better. He just played his land, so he's not going to be able to do anything there. I guess that actually is going to help him. He's down to 12 minutes. He has to win 2 games in 12 minutes. There's a journey to nowhere, so I kind of like that. I guess we'll just run it. We get a crash for 7 damage. He's going to take us for 4, and then we can start using Strands. And Strands actually works great against Unhallowed Cathar, because we can block it, Strands for black, and our guys will still do damage to him. That was actually 5 damage. I can't count. I'm very stupid. Okay, there's Squadron Hawk. Not a huge deal. I'm just going to F6 here. We're looking pretty good. Because now his lack of lands is going to hurt him a little bit. Ooh. Yeah, so let's just run with 3 guys. And then we'll double battle Screech. And that should clean things up. I mean, that should basically be the game. Hiya. Hiya. Yeah, that's going to be a big deal. Not a lot that mono white can do against that, as you probably have already seen in the past. Okay, so he can play out 2 guys, which looks like he's going to do. So we can just fly over all of this. He didn't even want to attack. His guy can't block, so yeah. So he's 1 mana up. I don't know if that means anything. I think I'm just going to attack him with everything in the air. And I'll leave up Prismatic Strands. And I don't know if I want to use the Mortuary Mire or not. Okay, he actually concedes there. Alright, we got him 2-0. That first game I think we actually could have lost. I think he made a few mistakes. And we probably made some as well. I remember we didn't attack with the Cathar, and then the turn after that I showed him Mortuary Mire when I didn't need to. So we just made less and lower impact mistakes than the opponent did. So thank you guys very much for watching.